Hello again everyone, it's Jessica here with another layout for the ThermOWeb design team. Today I am going to be using some Magical Monarch products from Brutus Monroe and also some Deco foil. So as you can see here, I've already cut my cut file by Pear Tree Cut Files. This is the giant maple leaf file by them, and I've already cut it out on my my cutting machine, and I've actually cut the main part of the file, which is the lines of the file, in the from the toner sheets. These are the easy peel and stick toner sheets. So I've cut it out of that first because it's just super easy way to use on cut files, and it's already sticky on the back, so I just adhered it to my contoured leaf that I cut out separately, and I just went ahead and stuck that down right to it. And then I'm going to add some of this beautiful bronze Deco foil transfer sheets onto it, and I'm just kind of sandwiching that in between my carrier sheets. These are the crafted carrier sheets, and boy, I'm stumbling today. But I'm just sandwiching that and running that through my laminator. I've used 2 of those carrier sheets just to hide all of it inside there. And then here I am just smushing on some of the dried Marigold, actually Distress Oxide, to my background. I've pulled out a piece of solid basil cardstock in some gray and just added that dried Marigold right onto my background to kind of create a feature behind that giant leaf. I wanted that leaf to really pop, so I've chosen a background paper by Cozy Days collection by Simple Stories, which is one of my all-time favorites. And then I'm just using some smooth, or actually I think I went with textured. It was just a scrap piece of textured black cardstock that I used to mount my photo to and adhere to that to, and I just used my my tape runner for that. So super easy there. And then here I'm just going to add a bunch of splatters in some various colors. So I pull out some Distress Oxide sprays, and I pull out some Nuvo sparkle sprays, just in some various different colors, and I just picked some colors to match the colors of fall, because that's exactly what we are demonstrating this week is colors of fall week. So I am just kicking off the fall season, which just started here in Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. And I'm just kicking off the fall season with this beautiful fall layout, which is my absolute favorite season to scrapbook. Actually, it's my favorite season all around. I love fall. I love how bright and sunny it is. Here in Pennsylvania, it's very, very clear blue sky in the fall. And usually we have a lot of really nice days where it's cooler temps, but the sky is just beautiful, and I love the colors of the leaves changing, and everything about fall is just, it's so beautiful here. And I love summer too, and honestly I like winter as well, but spring is probably my least favorite season. So this week we are doing the colors of fall week with different cards and sewing projects and all kinds of things. So be sure to check out everything from the other creators as well, because they're going to have some fantastic products for you and different projects and things to show you. So again, just pulling out another one of the background papers. This is just some scraps I have left over from this collection because it is well loved and well used. It's one of my favorites. I literally have just about scraps left. See, here I am pulling in some other scraps from the collection. This is what I have left to deal with, but I thought it would just be perfect for this layout. I'm gonna pull out this Magical Monarchs stamp and die set from Brutus Monroe. This was released, I think it was last month or the month before, so it was pretty recent, but I'm still using it. I love the stamp set. I love the die set. I'm going to pull out some Archival Ink and stamp a couple of them, but I end up not using them. I was going to throw them on my layout, but then after I die cut a couple of the other ones that are kind of more the open designed butterflies, I really liked those ones instead on my layout, so I decided to use those ones instead. But you could use these on your layout. You could stamp a bunch of them and die cut them and use them on your layout or your cards, and they would just be beautiful as well. So here I am just going to adhere my giant maple leaf down to my layout itself. I'm just going to use some of this easy tear tape. I love this tape. It's super, super sticky. So guys, whenever you peel the backing off of this, just know when you stick this down, it is not going anywhere unless it's tearing your paper up with it. So just fair warning. just make sure when you stick that down, it is exactly where you want it to be, because it is very, very sticky, and I love to know that it's not going anywhere on top of my mixed media. It's just perfect for that. And then here for my photo, I want to give my photo some dimensions, so I use some of that foam tape in the roll for that, just to pop that up off of my leaf a little bit, and then I'm just going to tuck in my little pieces here. So as you can see, I've die cut some little leaves, some fall leaves out of just the scraps that I had left over from the collection. And then I've also cut some of these beautiful monarch butterflies, which I just love. They're so adorable. And I'm just kind of messing around with the placement of them. I'm just going to place a few of them on my page just for some added dimension and embellishments. And this page is going to be pretty simple other than that, because I wanted to keep the main focus on my photo and that beautiful foiled, that giant maple leaf in the background. And of course the mixed media too. So I wanted to kind of not so much embellish a whole lot like you know me to do. Usually I'm a pretty heavy embellisher, but I kind of keep this one fairly simple, if you want to call it that. But it's a pretty easy layout to do. If you want to duplicate it or copy it, that's perfectly fine with me. It's pretty easy to copy this, and you could even do a different design in the background. You could make it summer themed. You could do a giant heart instead for your background. Lots of possibilities with this. And you can do a lot of different things with the foil as well. So different ideas there for you, and I'm just going to add just a few more things to this. I'm pulling out little bits from the collection. I'm going to pull out a couple of these little adhesive brads and stick those on just for a little extra touch here and there. And then my title is going to go along the bottom, which you can see it's just going to say Happy Fall. This is just one of the puffy stickers from the collection as well. I'm going to stamp my date on one of these little tags. As you can see, my stickers from this sticker set is pretty well picked through, so I just kind of pull one out and make one work, and then I'm going to add another little saying right above it to kind of fill in some of that blank space. So then I'm just going to basically work on adhering everything down. I'm using mainly just my tape runner for this, and I do pull out some of the Zots glue dots as well. I'm just going to pull them out in the small size to adhere a couple things down, and that's pretty much it for this layout. It's pretty simple, like I said. Go ahead and copy it if you'd like. Take any ideas you'd like from this and scrap lift it, make it yours, and yeah, pretty super simple today. So I love that it's officially fall here. It's just so exciting to have some cooler temperatures. Of course, I was looking forward to that because summer was pretty brutal this go around, and I'm super excited to kind of go into the fall weather. And again, I love the colors of fall, so this was just the perfect scrapbook layout for me for this week. I just absolutely loved that that Julie picked me to do this week as well, along with some of the other creators, so it's one of my favorites. So here is the finished design. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and please feel free to stop back for more videos in the future. So have a great day. Bye-bye.